So first, let me sort of set the scene for you guys. As you know, I'm living in a postpartum clinic these days. My son Ray was just born on February 22nd, and I've decided to take leave from work and stay up through the night every night to care for him closely. My wife can watch him more closely during the days. And this is the same thing that I did with my first child, my daughter Elisa. So it's the early morning hours right now. It's probably like 3 a.m. I've taken a few days to adapt to this night owl style, but I'm basically doing a lot of my similar routines now. I just do them in the early morning hours. And so I'm still reading. I've been working through Meditations, Marcus Aurelius. I'm still doing my exercise. I'm still reaching out to people, recruiting language learners to play with us when we start back in April. And I've been communicating with artists, getting some artwork done for the next Heading into Language Land game. But all the while, my newborn son is right over there. It's kind of surreal. And he usually sleeps for about 2 to 3 hours, and then he wakes up. He needs to be changed, he needs to be fed, he needs to be held. So I do that for, maybe 30, 40, 50 minutes, and then he usually goes back to sleep. I put him back in his little bed, his little rolling cart, and then I come back over here and do my thing. But I wanted to shoot this video today to talk about something specific that's come up, and it's really been a profound realization for me. It's not something that I didn't know before, but it's something that is a realization that's getting stronger and more profound in my core. And that is that really our energy and our mind state, our mentality determines whether we see the world as and our life situation around us at the current moment as an inherently good situation or a bad and problematic situation. Let me explain a little bit more about what I mean. So, if I'm uncomfortable, angry, upset, complaining about a situation, about something that's happening in my environment, it's very likely not, or I would just say it's not that situation. It's my internal state which is dictating a certain view of that situation as bad. So if I can realize that when it's happening, I can tell myself, Matt, you're not seeing this situation clearly because you don't have on the right glasses. You don't have on the right mentality. Your energy is not in the right place. If you were in a better state right now, this would have been no issue for you. You would have handled it swimmingly, smoothly. You would have turned it so quickly into a positive if it was, in fact, such a really bad thing. So, you guys need to remember this when you want to, as I just described, with a newborn child, you will lack sleep. So my wife and I, once the baby was born, we both immediately, she had already been lacking sleep for months due to her size and the baby being in her belly, but now we both are lacking sleep. And so it's much more easier to be negative. It's much more easy to squabble. And I just had that realization. This is not because the situation is really so bad. It's because of me and my lack of sleep and my energy levels. So I need to realize that about myself. I need to be more kind to myself. And I had this profound realization that situation explains everything about life. Whether your lack of sleep may be the problem, your poor diet may be the problem, your lack of exercise may be the problem, your lack of gratitude may be the problem, your lack of meditation or contemplation on ancient wisdoms may be the problem. If you get your head on straight, if you get your mind right, if you get your energy right, nothing's going to be a problem for you. You will not point fingers at people. You will not complain. You will not blame. You will not get angry. Just think about it in this way. Let me give you a couple examples to drive this point home. Person A and person B, they encounter the same problem. Person A blames it, attacks it, complains about it. The problem to them is external. They have trouble dealing with it. But to person B, it's no problem at all. It's the same problem, but the people are different. One has trouble with it, one can't get past it, the other person goes past it very clearly. That's because person B has the qualities needed to get through the problem. The problem was the same in both cases. Now, let's take that example to level 2. You actually have both person A and B inside you. If when you're facing a difficult situation, you think back to your past, you'll most likely realize that you have overcome much more difficult things in the past already, and you did it in stride. You did it with a smile on your face. So why is this situation a problem today? It should be much easier for you now. Well, it's because right now your mentality has gone negative, and maybe your body, the energy and the frequency is not right. So when things feel like to you that they're going south, that you're not getting the results that you want in your professional life or your personal life, if you feel like stress is getting the better of you, if problems are multiplying and like a many-headed hydra and you can't take them all down, you just need to step back, take a deep breath, and tell yourself, it's not that the external situation is so bad, it's that my vision has changed. My vision is not in the right place, and I can go through certain steps and practices to change it. That is such a powerful thing. So, to put it in a nutshell, and this, I believe, is an ancient piece of Chinese wisdom, we don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. So if you can make yourself full of energy and positive, that's the world you're going to see. You probably won't even be able to see bad things happening or negative things happening. If you do, you're going to know what you need to say or do to transform that or to help that or to deal with it, and you're going to be able to keep a calm and clear mind through it all. You're not going to be able to vibe with negative things that are happening. You're just going to kind of like ride or surf right above it. No one's going to be able to get you down. Okay? So that was kind of a roundabout way to explain how I'm feeling. Maybe it's the fact that it's so early for me, but I don't know. But for some reason, in the recent days, that bit of wisdom took on all new meaning for me. Because I lack sleep, because my diet, things that I've been eating have changed, because I'm in a new place, new stressors, I had that realization. It's not those things, it's me. And I can choose to level myself up. At every single moment of your life, no matter what's swirling around you, you have a choice to make. And if you make the right one, you level yourself up, you unlock the situation, you continue to move forward in a smooth way, in an ever-improving way. So that's what I want to wish upon you guys, so that you can realize the truth of this matter. That's it for today's video, and I hope to see you back here next time. Bye-bye for now.